Hello everybody, how's it going? This is, of course, Marc's on the Grill. I am Marc Gill. The lovely lady behind the camera is Trish. Say hello, Trish. And we got some fun stuff today, so listen, I got a confession to make. I went on the cheap. I did. I went on the cheap this time. I was looking through like one of those bargain bins, a sales bin, or maybe this is something your dad brought. I don't know. He's a good bargain hunter. But I ended up getting a pork shoulder, a little one, for like $5. All right, and I smoked it. I smoked this thing for, I gotta say, what am I at? 8, 9, 10 hours? Isn't that pretty? I also used our cast iron pan. I like cooking it out of there. So I'm gonna turn our smoker off. Here's the deal. Normally, when you get one of these guys and you put it in there and you know, you've got that nice long all-day thing and you're shooting for that temperature of about 200 to 205, you know that you can put a couple forks in here and it's just gonna like shred apart. When you go to the bargain bin, let me tell you something. It doesn't always turn out the way you think it's gonna, but that's okay because you can save anything with a sandwich, and that's where we're at tonight. I love this. I'm gonna show you how to bring one of these guys back from the dead. And by the way, I got the coolest gosh darn side dish for you. So let me go ahead and get a couple of things out here loudly. How is it? Taste good? Should be very well seasoned. Like it's been sitting there in that seasoning for like ever. So we're also going to use one of my favorite new toys. I love choppers. Love them, love them, love them. It's kind of neat. It's hard to see the blade, but it like shoots up and down. So we should pulse this because it happens quick. You ready? Everybody watching? Don't blink. 2.5 seconds, and I overdid it. That in there, just like that. Give it and a little bit of spice, just like that. Now let's walk this over to the Blackstone. That is beautiful. So here, you know what I mean? It didn't quite shred the way I wanted it to up there with a couple of forks, but a little bit of moisture, a half an onion too much, and you've got right back to pulled pork again. It's behaving like it was 204 degrees. Like I said, go on the cheap, nothing wrong with that. You just have to kind of be ready. You might have to do a little bit of extra of this or that. I think I've got it kind of bite-sized there. I'm looking for that kind of pre-chewed consistency. You know what I'm saying? For the little sandwiches. You know what I'm saying. All right, so let's let this get a little bit of a crisp. Let's let those onions do whatever onions do. We got this guy has 3 burners. One here, one here, one here. If you can get one of these flat tops with these independent burners, it's really kind of cool because it gets you really close to that restaurant experience because zip, I can just kind of get all of this over here staying nice and warm like I want it to. The stuff on the bottom will bring up that extra little crisp. I love that. One here, let's butter bread. So here we go. All right, here we go. Oh boy. Here we go. Got a good shot here? Slap. Nice. All right, there we go. Oh, okay, so. That's nice. And ready? For the camera. That's nice. All right, so there are our bottom buns. That's lovely. Okay, good stuff. Let's leave it there because it's kind of warm right there. And then let's get our top buns. These guys are just gonna go naked. We got our bottom ones ready there. So now what we have to do is grab our lettuce. So now the lettuce here, this is the sandwich's sacrificial lamb. This one is just taking one for the team. We're not going to pile this on with lettuce because we're going to put the top on this eventually, and we're going to let the bun get all kind of like almost mushy, like a smash burger and some cheese to melt. So what this is supposed to do, come on in here. What this is going to do is basically kind of act as just a little barrier for any of the juice from the wine or the pork, or as the cheese melts down. I want the lettuce to sop most of it up instead of the bread to sop most of it up. And that way, something like this is good for leftovers tomorrow without the bottom becoming just like a, you know, big pile of mush. All right, so now let's go ahead and do this thing. So here, bring it over, watch this, and shaky, 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 shaky. That's there you go. Just spread it all around. And now, again, you're not looking to load this up to the point where you're going to crush everything, so just get it nice and evenly spread. If you've got a little bit of pork left over, well, I got good news for you. You got a little bit of pork left over. So you have a lovely thing for some soups or sandwiches or something to add to a salad at some point. If salad's your thing. Now, we've got a little bit of cheese to put on top there. Just like this. Don't got to do it. This tastes so good. There's so many great flavors in here going on. You don't need to load it up. There we are. And a little bit of your favorite type of barbecue sauce. And my favorite type of barbecue sauce is sample barbecue sauces. We're going to try this sweet and sassy one. I'm feeling sassy tonight. Very sassy. There we go. That's nice. All right, so now let's get the top buns on there. And I think we're finished with our sandwich part of the evening. There we go. And now we are going to get back to this and take one out. But like I said, it's got a little bit of steam going there. It's got a little bit of heat going there. So what I want to do is grab the lid. You can use tin foil, whatever you want. And we're going to seal that up. We're going to let that get a little steamy and a little melty while we do our side dish. So this is something you can do. Well, we're going to use Cheetos. You can use potato chips, Pringles, Fritos, almost anything for this. It really is a lot of fun. So let me grab our container here with our blade. All right. Let's get all this. Like I said, if you want to see a little bit more about this chopper, I'll throw a link below. This thing's very cool, man. I'll show you what the blades do. It's so fun. Don't you love new toys? Like I said, I'm not going to get ready to do it. You got to see this. Watch this. Look, it goes up and down. That's cool. That's very cool. I love that it does that. Speeds things up. So like I said, we'll put something in the description down there. All right, so watch this. I'm going to go ahead and stuff this with Cheetos. This is actually, this is fun if you're cooking with the kids. You want to get them involved in a nice dish and some fun, especially the young ones. This one's pretty cool. There we are. So let's put that over here for now. And now, watch this. We're also going to take some cayenne, some black pepper, and some blackening spice. This is actually really good, this stuff here. So, oh, it's so good. So now we're going to put that right in there, like so. Good stuff. And now this happens quick. I said it before. Let's get our little landing plate for it here. All right, you ready? We all lined up? Should I pulse it or just hit it? Let's do it. And just like that. Look at that. Everything's all mixed. I love this thing. I love this thing so much. All right, so you want it somewhere between chunky and dust, and I think we're there. Watch when I pour this out. It's so even. You gotta make sure everything's even. Oh, I just saved myself a ton of work. Look at that. Love it. Perfect. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. This is so fun. Everybody see what's coming yet? Again, you gotta try this. I know it looks kind of weird, but if you're trying to get the kids involved, you wanna get them to eat their vegetables, something like that, this is just such a great way to go. All right, so let's grab our corn. You wanna take that same butter, and look at this. See how thick this is? You want this to be nice and thick. You really do. So what we're gonna do, this is really hot. So let's just paint this up real nice. There we are. And you know what's coming, right? You're gonna roll this bad boy right in, get on in here. This cheese mixture, and I gotta tell you something, between the garlic and the crunchy and the holy cow, this is so good. I'm gonna do this again. And then I'm gonna show you another flavor to do, because again, you can do so many different flavors with this. Just kind of let your imagination run wild. You can have a corn bar, right? Isn't that fun? One more of these, and then we're gonna do another one. So like I said, guys, this is however it is you want to do corn, whether you want to grill it, boil it, it really doesn't matter. And then like I said, you're either going to use the garlic butter like we're using here, or I'm going to show you in just a second how to use something else too, which is kind of fun. And just get it nice and coated and just dip it in, like I said, Pringles, chips, corn chips, anything. It's fantastic. Look at this. So now let's do a different one. And this one's going to be cool too. So we're going to take sour cream this time. Let's go ahead and take the sour cream. We're going to paint this up and down. This is so awesome. I love this. And then, look at this. So this is parsley, chives, onion, and garlic. And you're just gonna go ahead and give it a sprinkle, just like that. And that's sour cream. It's like sour cream and onion chips. It's so fantastic, I can't even deal with it. This had a chance to steam a little. We all know what happens when we have a little bit of time to steam. Everything comes together. Watch this. This is going to be nice. So this is a good one too if you're going to some sort of socially distant, whatever it is, get together over the weekend. This is a great one to bring, so I'm going to dig in. The first one's going to be kind of tough to get out, but once you get in there, give that a tug. Love it. Oh, that's good. You got to try this, the cheese puff one. This one I haven't tried. I got to give this one a go. I love it. Can I tell you something? You start doing it this way, you will never eat corn another way. You're going to have to do this with something. That's so awesome. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Marc Gill. This has been Marc's on the Grill. Give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. Thanks for hanging out, guys.